Hello? Ooh, 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 ooh. Maybe I'll find someone today, but I won't, 'cause it's quarantine. Oh yeah. Hello, YouTube. I'm getting older and I'm freaking out. I'm getting older and I'm freaking out. Okay. I'm gonna undo my braids for no particular reason. It's happening. Here we are by ourselves. Hello, self. How are you? Not great. Why? Because I'm getting older and I'm freaking out. Why?
Why?
I can't keep escaping in K-dramas. I mean, I can. Maybe I should. Like, who says escapism is bad? Why is escapism inherently bad? Why? Why can't I escape into K-dramas? Because they're not real? So? They're so nice. And they remove me from my own thoughts. I feel like there should be a psychological study on the effects of K-drama on a young adult brain. And I wonder if there will be any correlations between the addictiveness of a K-drama and cocaine. So I'm getting older and I'm freaking out. And every year that I get older, I freak out. Like, having a birthday in the middle of the year, I feel is always sort of irritating because I feel like I never really get a chance to sit and have fun with my age before another birthday rolls around and I start freaking out again. I feel like if my birthday was at the beginning of the year, like January, or at the end of the year, like October, then like I'd always feel like my birthday is far away. But because it's in the middle of the year, I feel like I just turned a new age, or my birthday is only a few months away. It doesn't make any sense, but it's completely psychological. But yeah, that's how I feel. Like, my sister is born towards the end of the year, and like, she doesn't have to worry about her birthday until like year's already over. Like, wrap it up. Or if you had a birthday at the beginning of the year, then it's like, it's a new year and it's my birthday. And then you spend the whole year at this new age and you can get comfortable with it and you don't forget how old you are. I forget how old I am all the time because my birthday's in the middle of the year. So like June, July, August, I forget that I've turned a new age. And then once I start getting comfortable with my new age, it's about that time. Do other people intrinsically hate their birthdays, or is that just a me thing? I don't have a lot of people to ask, because when I ask people, well, okay, most of the people I've asked are like, what's your issue with your birthday? And I feel like it's just it's a day of disappointment. Which it shouldn't be, because it's the day that I'm born. It should be the day where I'm like, thank you, Mom, for, doing the thing. I'm so sorry, but, thank you. But then I'm like, am I thankful? But then I'm like, no, you should be. You're already here. You might as well be thankful. Hey, there's no going back. And it should be, like a time where I reflect and reminisce. I don't know. Do you reminisce on your birthday? I always like having a birthday during the summer also as a kid. Just shitty. Because there's no, I'm going to have my birthday in school and bring cupcakes and all of my friends will be there and it'll be great. It's like, no, everyone's like out on summer vacation and no one remembers who you are because it's summer. It's the middle of summer. People are having fun and no one's coming to your birthday party. I had many empty birthday parties. I haven't really recovered. Summer birthdays suck. And I think a lot of, like, the idea is like, oh, you have a summer birthday, your birthday is, in the lovely weather, and it's sunny, but I grew up in Florida. Like, summer birthdays were no different from December birthdays, were no different from February birthdays, were no different from August birthdays. It's all the same weather. So I never really understood that concept until I moved up north. But even then, no one's around. It's just me, and I buy myself a cake, and I watch some TV, and I, veg out guilt-free, essentially. That is how I spend my birthdays now. I shouldn't be so depressed about it. Oh, are we knotted already? Woo, are we knotted already? What's wrong with you? Can you shape up so we can have a nice braid out for once, huh? Can you? Could you just? No? We're not doing that today? That's not our prerogative? All right, that's fine. I am in awe of girls that can hold a wash and go for a whole week. How are you sleeping? How are you sleeping and waking up and living a life with deadlines and appointments? A whole week of a wash and go? How? But how? What? Or a whole week of a twist out? This is my day one. Black hair is like a feat of physics. There should be a physics class on the anatomical structures of African hair. I'd take that class. I wouldn't take that class. I might take that class. You never know. That'd be a cool class. Be like a black physicist. And okay, we're gonna break down structure and look at tensile strength and I don't know, the microstructures of the follicle and how it is able to defy gravity. You can stop me. Someone stop me. Someone stop me. I'm getting older and I'm freaking out. So I also feel like I should be healthier. Because I remember when I was in my early 20s, late teens, I was like, yeah, I'll exercise when I hit my mid-20s because that's when it counts. Because right now my metabolism is doing all the work anyway. What an idiot. Oh, you really should develop these habits early. I didn't. So now I'm struggling to exercise consistently. And sometimes I just exercise in bed. Right there. I exercise right there. I do a bunch of leg lifts while I watch K-dramas. And that counts. Because, if you're going to spend all day in one room, any amount of motion counts. I feel in my heart of hearts. Yoga in bed? Sure. What's the difference between the bed and the floor? Besides being significantly more comfortable. Am I doing this right? I should have oiled my hands. This is really haphazard. I need to wash my hair anyway, so this is not how I wash my hair, though. Ayo. Sounds ridiculous. But I never thought that I would actually hit this age. When you're in elementary school, you're like, this is me forever. What is getting older? Old people have always been old. That's how they're so good at it. And I'm just going to stay young. Because duh. I've never been old. I don't know what that's like. I can't even fathom. What an idiot. What an idiot. Ayo, and here I am. I'm nervous about making the wrong decisions. And sometimes it stops me from making any decision, which in the moment feels like the right decision. It's not. I'm just so afraid to fuck it up. And the time keeps ticking, and I keep staying afraid. And I thought that I would grow out of it by now. The paralysis of decision making. I've gotten better though. Wiser. Maybe. Hopefully. I wish there was a way to have internet group therapy. Does anyone else get decision paralysis? I have decision paralysis and comparison anxiety, the hallmark of any millennial. Where should I be in comparison to what is the norm. Am I meeting the statistics? I blame standardized testing, you know? If it wasn't for standardized tests, I wouldn't even know what the middle ground is. Am I doing better than average? Am I doing worse than average? Like, those thoughts are just toxic. Especially when you're thinking about your own life. Like, I have that thought a lot. Like, am I adjusting properly? Am I doing this age the way I'm meant to? The fuck? That's such a ridiculous thought. But I have it. I have it at least twice a day. Therapy or no therapy. My brain isn't changing that much. I feel like the only real changes my brain is making is how to regulate itself so that the thoughts that I have don't turn me into a puddle of tears. I think I'm significantly less anxious about my birthday than I used to be. It used to, like, really eat me up inside. Turning a year older, and what do I have to show for myself? Isn't that so ridiculous? Like, I have to meet stats. There's an imaginary checklist, and everyone else knows that I'm not measuring up. Do better. Ayo. I think it'd be easier if I was a dude. Not that that's a helpful thought. There'd be, like, less stress. Like, do guys really fear aging? Do they have, like, the social pressure about where they should be and what they should be doing? Because I feel like with women, there's a level of value and worth, and as you age, your value starts to deteriorate. Ugh. I'm not even getting that old. Like, calm the fuck down. But I can't. Living in this dichotomy is awful. It's like, you know you're being ridiculous, but that doesn't stop you from being ridiculous. It just makes you mad that you're being ridiculous while you're being ridiculous. Oh. On my birthday, I'll be moving into my first apartment. By myself. Isn't that exciting? I'm so excited. I'm also terrified. Because I have to, like, figure out Wi-Fi by myself. And set it up by myself. Because before, there's, like, a group of people, and there's always one person who knows how to do the thing, and they know how to do the thing. So you're like, okay, person that knows how to do the thing will do the thing, and it's fine. Or you move into a place that already has the thing set up, and you don't even have to think about it. But now, you have to sign paperwork and contracts and be liable and give bank statements and do your taxes. I want to go home. And birthdays at home, even though they're sort of small and insignificant, they're wonderful and significant. Moving around so much has really made me appreciate the small town that I come from. Whenever I go back to Florida, I feel like the whole town is in HD, even though it's sort of rural. It's so green. The greens are so green, the blues are so blue, the sky is massive. Like, I don't even know what I'm going to do with this video. What do you title a video like this? Watch me unbraid my hair while I ramble about nothing? How do I edit this? Is there any way to make this interesting? No, there's no way to make this interesting. We both know that. Oh, yeah. So, we have unbraided the mass, the mound. She is free. She is frizz. She is fluffed. She is volume. She is... she's going to be a whole mess to put back together. But, you know, it's cute. There's so much movement. With every flick of my head, it's like 16 more knots forming. But it's worth it. Well, she's lovely. She's dry but soft and thin but long. Hey? Happy birthday to me. Goodbye, YouTube.